In today's video, we're going to talk about some of the amazing lines that the pro riders waited till the main event to finally unleash. But this video is brought to you by CoachRobPodcast.com. He goes through everything when it comes to amateur motocross to, as an adult, being a vet rider, getting back into the sport. Make sure you're going to CoachRobPodcast.com. Tomac has been riding exceptional, and round 14 was no different. He was the first rider to unleash the beast and start hucking some sections. So we start off here with one of the main lines where he goes double, then step over, which is a new line, then a triple, which is another new line. That is 2. To moving on to this double into the corner, which is 3, and following it up with a giant triple into the whoops. He was the first rider to do that. He is the veteran. He is the not defending champion, but ironically, I've said it before, he's the GOAT of supercross at the moment, and he is still there. He still has it. Part of why I believe that is he was the first rider to hit these sections, and one of the reasons why these guys weren't hitting this stuff earlier on was because they didn't have press day. Press day is huge for these guys. They're able to look at the track. They've got a couple times on the track to make adjustments, but for these pro riders to start hucking this stuff late in the race at the end of the night in the main event is huge. Are they just doing it for hiding it from other riders as kind of a strategy? I do believe so, which is just mind-blowing that these guys are so talented that they can hit this stuff right off the bat. And you have not only Tomac doing it, but then you have Roczen doing it, and then you have Jett doing it as well. If they wanted to win the race, they had to follow up and start hitting some of these big lines like this triple into the whoops. And some other guys that struggled was actually Webb. Webb was not hitting these big lines, and that's somewhat what inhibited him from catching Jett Lawrence and making up points on some of the riders that he had to beat. Another thing that I saw from Tomac was through the sand section. Here he goes, this nice double. Did we see that here? Let's slow this down. So he's coming off the triple, which is actually just a double. I guess they couldn't fill in the dirt, or they ran out of dirt. I don't know what it is, but the track map was that's where a triple was supposed to be, into a long sand section. And Tomac is finding a line, finding a lip, and he's able to double into the sand, stay standing up, light on his feet, and then double into the outside and just haul butt around. Here, we'll watch that in real time. And ironically, this is where he got passed for the lead. Do I think he would have been able to hold it? I was praying that he could hold it, but Jett was coming like a freight train. There was probably no stopping him, so it was going to happen either here or somewhere else. But Tomac wasn't looking ahead, and you've got Jett that is looking past Tomac so that he can open up a line. He was going to take this regardless if there was other guys there because he's looking around. He's not getting caught into Tomac's pace by following, but I digress. Tomac ends up going wide. The riders are down. He has to slow down, and he basically just gives Jett a freebie here. And here, we'll finish it off with Jett learning from Tomac and doing the same lines. Here's that step over, then triple, and he's actually going to single into the corner. Probably could have gotten away with cutting the track by jumping over this tough block because there is no pylon here, but he's playing it fair and goes around, but then he wasn't doubling into the corner, but he was able to then do this triple from the inside and watch his ass end as this rut, because this rut is really geared to go this direction to set up for the outside. And we see that back end get cut around. Look at it. It's off the ground, and he has to then get that bike back straight to then jump into the whoops by that big triple. And then double, triple, double. Looks really smooth. And eventually this rut here ended up getting straight, so it was easier for these riders to do that. But I want to know what you guys think about these riders being able to adapt. Do you think it was strategic, or do you think they just were trying to win? So come main event time, the adrenaline is pumping, the egos are going, so it's time to do things that push you out of your comfort zone, make you feel alive. That's why watching Supercross is so exhilarating. Until next time, make sure you keep it WFO and hit that subscribe button. Bra-da-da-da.